Coach, opening comments on tonight's win, please.
Well, it's always good to get a win, and you never complain about a win. I thought Montana State was the most aggressive team for the first 30 minutes, and then we finally decided to sit down and play some Vandal basketball the last 10 minutes, and I thought we were pretty dominant the last 10 minutes of the basketball game.
What would you say flipped near the end? Was it that paint presence overbearing, or just a better shot selection?
Our effort.
The bench had 14 points in the second half. What did you see? Like, what kind of contributions did you see from that?
I thought Arkady McCurchin came off there for a period in the second half. We were able to get him the basketball. He was able to score his ball a little bit. I thought he gave us a good presence off the bench. But other than that, Trayvon gave us a couple baskets there in the first half. Really it came down to those last 10 minutes when I had basically the starters in the game, and they were able to string together a bunch of stops and a bunch of defensive rebounds.
Don, it seems like you saw some hints in this game of some of the previous home games where things went awry. It sounds like you were a little displeased with some of that.
Very displeased. We weren't playing good. And I can't put my finger on why. Mainly it's our effort. We've got to play a lot better. It's fool's gold right now. Now, Montana State had a good game plan. You got to give them credit, and they've got a good basketball team. But this is a veteran team. I've got guys in this program who's played over 120 games in a Vandal uniform, and we need to start bringing it every night for 40 minutes if we want to get a watch. If not, we're going to sit and watch, and that's pretty much where it's at. And we're in a great position here on Saturday night to get ourselves right back in the regular season conference race with the things that can go on. And if you're a college basketball fan, and obviously we all are, and you understand about the Big Sky Conference, I knew Montana wasn't going to go undefeated. It was a matter of time before they got beat, and they've got a tough schedule coming up, just like we do. But to beat good teams and to compete for a conference championship, you got to compete your tail off every single night out, every single possession, and that's where I'm disappointed with this team. I don't think we've done that at home since the Washington State game.
Can you talk a little bit about BJ's game? He came up big for you.
Yeah, he played great offensively. He made some big shots there in the second half, he was very active around the basket in the last 10 minutes of the game, especially with some offensive rebounds. The star of the game tonight was Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott was phenomenal. He guarded Tyler Hall almost every minute he was out there. I thought he worked like crazy on Tyler. He didn't give him any or very many easy looks. And then he worked like crazy and got us four extra possessions on the offensive rebounds. He was our most valuable player tonight. That's who you guys should have had in here, is him, because he's what Vandal basketball is all about. And I couldn't be prouder, because that guy works his tail off every single day.
I'd be hard-pressed to tell you what kind of game Montana State was trying to play for much of it. It seemed like they tried a little bit of everything.
Yeah, they did. Fish did a good job of mixing his defenses, trying to keep us off balance, and I thought that. Yeah, they did. It was effective in the first half. I thought our adjustments there at halftime, once we kind of settled into them, really helped us, especially scoring the basketball. But I thought they really tried to keep us off balance. I can't put my finger on Montana State. I think they're a good basketball team. Maybe it just tells you how good the Big Sky Conference is this year. I guess they are 6-8 in conference, but man, I thought they're a pretty good team.
When the pace of the game finally did start coming to you guys, you were able to take advantage of it.
No question. And I think that was all just the effort part of it. When we decided we wanted to play and get after them and execute what they'd been coached to do, we were pretty good. And, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm happy we won. I just think there's a lot more in this team than we're getting right now. And those guys in the locker room know that. They're all good people.
Blevins was a superstar tonight.
Yes, he was.
How much of that was him and how much of that was you?
Most of it was us. We missed a number of defensive assignments on him. You know, and you can't do that. In Division I basketball, you can't do that. They got scholarships for a reason. You have to guard these guys. And we allowed him to run around and shoot wide open shots. We allowed him to drive it to the basket. We didn't block him out. I mean, there was a number of mental breakdowns, especially in the first 30 minutes of this basketball game, that is not acceptable. And we've got to get a whole lot better. And we can. We have a good basketball team. We have great people in this room, in our room. But we got to turn it up a notch. It's time.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, questions from Bob.
Rick, a lot of peaks and valleys in that game. What finally put you guys over the top, do you think?
Staying together. I mean, that's all we can do. You know, try to come together and finish the game strong.
Vic, does BJ get enough attention this week?
What you mean?
Do people know enough about him? Do people know how good he is?
If not, I think that's a problem. I mean, he should be on the scouting report. 24 and 10, 14?
14.
I think that's scouting report worthy.
Well, BJ, talk a little bit about your first half. I mean, it looks like you came out on fire.
I just kind of got the touches that, you know, I work on every day in the post. You know, the guards did a great job of feeding me the ball down low. You know, and I just did my part. Once I get the ball, you know, I got to do my job and score the ball. So that's what I did. Had some open looks and just rhythm shots that I take when I work out every day. So, yep.
What the last few minutes when the game kind of came to the both of you guys and you sort of took it over, what was that like out there?
It's fun.
Love of the game, you know, that's what you live for. That's why you play basketball, for the passion and for, you know, seeing your teammates excited, fans. You know, we play this, it's more than just a game for us.
When did you guys feel that that the thing was kind of turning in your favor?
I would say when Ark had his stretch, I think it was like 5 points. He hit an and one. He just kept going to the glass. I think his energy just uplifted everybody on the bench. And, you know, as a senior, I think that's big for late game stretches like that to step up and you know, show that he's fighting, he's here for us. So I think that was the real turnaround right there.
You got a boatload of rebounds. Were they trying to deny the boards to you or not?
Like, what do you mean they're trying
Were
to?
they trying to block out on you? Or?
Oh, yeah, I get like double teamed almost every night. So, I mean, I just try to find my way to get to the ball, you know, just make extra moves just to get rebounds and put myself in good position early so I can be able to grab those rebounds.
What's your career high on the boards?
I have no idea.
Tied it.
Oh, yeah. I don't really look at those, man.
Anything else for the guys? Nice and easy, all right. Let's go.